Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, I have way too much energy, and before you come for me, I'm not naked. Okay, I'm wearing an off-shoulder because I'm at home and I hate wearing clothes. So deal with it. Also today's video again, fresh face because as you can see, I have a number of visitors around here, and basically you can just see how terrible my skin is. So we're rocking this natural face thing. It's working out for me, or is it? I don't know. Also, as you can see, there's a new hair, there's new hair hoodies. So I'm proud to say that I did my own hair. Yes, it's okay. Yes, I'm coming for your coins. Start booking your appointments. Did my own hair because I'm a superwoman. Okay. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I talk too much, get used to it. Please subscribe. We love visitors here. We're trying to grow this family. We're trying to hit 200 subscribers. So if you're new here, please do subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for being a real one, for loving me. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, as you've already seen from the title, this will be me talking about how I was a clown. And I know you all have these stories, by the way. Don't act like I'm the only one who's been a clown. We all have these stories, but I don't want to talk about them. It's okay. It's okay. I forgive you. It's okay. Okay. So, this story starts in 2016. Yeah. I was just a freshman. I just joined campus and made a couple of friends. So, on the second day of being in campus, I went out with my friends. We went out, had lots of fun. Had one too many drinks. And we we just had a good night. So I was with a friend of mine. Let's call him Mango. Yes. So I was with Mango. We were hanging out. He's basically like a big brother, to me. So yeah, we're hanging out, we're chilling. He's taking care of me, making sure that nobody's disturbing me. It was all good vibes. So we had one too many drinks, of course. We had to go back to the house and pass out. So next morning, which was on a Wednesday, he was helping with the admission of form ones of first years. And so when he was leaving, he was like, yo, I know you still not like totally sober, so I'm gonna leave you sleeping, and I'm gonna leave you my phone, because at the time my phone was broken. So he was like, I'm gonna leave you with my phone, and if you need me, call my friend. What do we call this friend? Let's call him Papo. So he told me, if you need me, call Papo. I'll be with him all day long, so if you need me, just call him. So eventually I wake up, get ready, have breakfast, and I call Papa. I'm like, yo, where you guys at? And he's like, we're in school. Do you know this place? I was like, yeah, sure. So I go over there, and that was when I met the main topic of today's story. It's by the way, if you're watching this, I still love you. Lots of love, you fam. But the story has to be said. So I go over there. And what will we call him? He has brown eyes, so let's call him Brown. I'd call him Hazel, but that sounds like a shorty's name, so let's call him Brown. So I met Brown, and my first impression was like, that nigga fine. He's packed in all the right places. He's fine. He's eye candy. I was like, okay, I see you. Some first moment right there. And so we were just talking, just having a good time basically. And then one of the guys were hanging out was like, you know what, let's take photos. And I'm like, yeah, sure. So Brown stands next to me and is like, this weren't the exact words really, but it was along the lines of, let me stand next to you because I look like your sponsor. So I'm like, oh, and he's cocky. Must be nice being him. So we take photos. We didn't even exchange numbers or anything like that. We just, had a good time, and that was it. So, and I didn't see him till like 3 weeks later. We met somewhere in school, and we got reacquainted, and now we started hanging out, like really hanging out for like a good 1 or 2 weeks, and then he had to leave. But this is where I start clowning. We're just hanging out, good vibes and whatnot, and I was busy falling for him. Like, what? Did I mention I was 17? So don't come at me, okay? I was naive. I was 17 and naive, so please do not come for me. So, we're just been having a good time, and then he had to leave because he was on holiday. He was just around to help us like settle in, and then he had to go for holiday. So he's leaving. I'm being bummed because in my head I knew I have a boyfriend. But little did I know. So when he left, I did make a conscious effort of staying in touch. I'd call him, and he was a good sport. He'd engage, we'd talk for hours on end. It was nice. It was nice. I was on this end thinking, hey, have a boyfriend, and he's on the other end thinking, what's wrong with this shorty? Like, why does she keep calling me? But he'd engage and whatnot. And the feelings are still growing. Oh my god. So fast forward to January 2017. We was just talking, and then I started fussing that he knows I like him and he's not been paying attention to me. I was like, okay, so he said words that stuck with me, have stuck with me to this very day. He was like, sweetheart, I have many things, but boyfriend material is not one of them. So don't put yourself up for a heartbreak. My heart was crushed. My heart was crushed. This whole time, I knew we had something special going on, but lo and behold, there was nothing special going on. I was hard, you guys. I was like, fine. So, I'm pissed, that he's told me that. So I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to talk to him anymore. And of course, I didn't delete his number because. So I did go silent on him for a couple of months. And of course, he went silent on me. I mean, of course. Until I think around June or July. I'm not really sure, but it was around that. I texted him and he's like, oh, so now you're talking to me. And I was like, yeah, I needed something. I can't remember what I texted him about, but I knew it was urgent and I knew he could help me. So he's like, oh, so now you're talking to me. And I was like, weren't you the same person who told me not to put myself up for heartbreak? So he's like, oh, but yeah, we're friends. You should still have told me that you were around. We could have hung out and whatnot. So, what that sounded to me was, I still care about you, and, we should have been in touch. Those feelings, they came back. I was like, don't worry about it. So, we started talking again, we were good. And that continued for a while. So I will fast forward to 2018, around May, because I think that's when we went back to school. So this time we happened to be in school at the same time. He was finishing his final year, and I was in my second year. So, we would chill. We're really, really good friends. And he was in my corner. Like, he's someone who, to this very day, I call him when I have like good news, bad news, if I need someone to talk to. He's part of my support system. And especially then, because my mental health was very, very bad at the time. So he was a very huge part of my support system. He's the one person who doesn't walk on eggshells around me. He says things as they are, and we've sort of like practiced that culture of not walking on eggshells around each other. So he was dating, but I was not. I had just sort of like gotten out of a relationship, or was on no, I was on a break, relationship I was in. So I was somehow single, somehow committed, but he was totally dating someone, and he used to hurt, but we had established by this point that we can only be friends. But of course, my feelings are still there. You getting to know this person, you're spending a lot of time together, and when you like someone, the more you get to see of you, the more you see of this person, the more you get to spend time together and whatnot. You see qualities about them, and in them you get to know, like, their personality and whatnot, and the feelings keep growing. So of course, it was the same thing that happened. My feelings kept growing. The more um we spent time together, the closer we got, the more he was there for me. My feelings kept growing. And I did think that was around the time I started falling in love with him. But of course, I did not tell him that. So, fast forward to 2019, that was last year. And by now, my feelings for him were crystal clear. But I was still in denial. I was like, there is no way I'm falling for him. There's no way I'm falling in love with him. And he told me not to put myself up for heartbreak. This is literally me putting myself up for heartbreak. But, the feelings were just there. I was just denying them. I just didn't want to acknowledge them. And I kept talking to my sisters, and one time, one of them was like, you didn't know you're in love with him, right? And I was like, what do you mean? I only like him, I don't love him. I'm like, yeah. Keep lying to yourself. I mean, I did know, but I wasn't going to admit it because I knew I'd get hurt, obviously. That went on for a while. They kept telling me, you're in love with this person. I was like, no, it can't be. But then it got to a point I couldn't deny it anymore. Yes, I was in love with him, but I wasn't going to tell him. Fast forward to October actually, yes, October 2019. And my sisters had come over for a sleepover, and we were just chilling, having a good time. And one of them had kept telling me, you should really tell this guy how you feel. I should not have listened. I really should not have listened, okay? We talk about it to this day with him, and it's like, I don't know who you were listening to at the time, but you need to stop listening to them. I was like, yeah, I know. So, for some reason that day I was just like, okay, fine, let me tell him how I feel. However it goes, it's fine. What do I have to lose at this point? So I call him, and we talk. The first around 40 minutes were very nice. We were just having a generally good time, but of course I had to spoil it. And I was like, so I have something to tell you. And it's like, okay, you do know you can tell me anything, so just out with it. I was like, I don't know how to say it, but I think I'm in love with you. Pin drop silence. Okay, this is the point where we acknowledge I was at the peak of my clownery. Like, what? So he's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I think I'm in love with you. And the conversation just got really weird. A lot of things were said and not said at the same time. The situations, it's like you said something but you're really not, but the message is quite clear. Yeah, that was the same. So it just got really awkward. Bottom line is, homie didn't feel the same way. Of course I knew that, but knowing something and actually hearing it from the same person are two very different things. So, he admits he doesn't feel the same, and my heart drops, literally. But here's the thing, I'm normally such a crybaby. What, I cry at everything. But that one time, I didn't cry. I was so calm about it. He kept telling me, say something. And it's like, it's fine, it's okay, it's fine, it's okay, it's fine, it's okay. And it's like, you're gonna have to say something else that's not it's fine or it's okay. And I'm just like, it's okay. So yeah, that conversation got weird, and we hang up. And it hit me, it really did hit me, okay, so I've loved this person for years now and he doesn't feel the same way. So, of course it hurt. And in my anger, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna delete his number, which is a very stupid thing because I did know his number at like the tip of my fingertips, so it did not make sense that I was deleting it. But it did help because I was tempted so many times to just text him and be like, "This is stupid. Let's just forget I said a thing." But then, just because I didn't have his number on my phone, keying it in was different. Like, it just kept reminding me, "Don't do it. Just don't do it." So, you know, I went silent on him for a while, and of course, he gave me space. And then in November, there was a lot that was going on in my life. Like, there was really, really a lot that was going on in my life. On one side, my life was going well, like really well. I had gotten a huge opportunity, like a very huge opportunity that was basically like the turning point of my life. And on the other end, my life was falling apart, like literally falling apart. Like it was a very good and hard time at the same time. But of course, you know, the hard times obviously empower the good times. So it was like a lot. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna call him. So I said with a text and it's like, oh my god, you're texting me. Does this mean we're okay? Does it mean we're good now? And I'm like, yeah, I've been thinking about it and yeah, I'm just like over the whole situation. And then yeah, we sort of just like fell back into old routine because again, he's a very important person to me. So you know, I called him and we talked. Who called who? I don't even remember, but we had a phone call, and you know, we just basically talked, and everything was okay. So fast forward to now. I cannot really say that I'm over him, like completely, because again, love is not something they just turn off. But I know better. So, what do we learn from my clowning stories? Please remember to die before you tell anyone how you feel. What? Unless you're like 100% sure that this person feels the same way, you have no business telling them how you feel, sis. You have no business telling them how you feel. But then, a bit of clowning, like kidogo too. It's important. It's important because if you don't clown, there are certain situations that you'll get in like later on in life that you wouldn't know how to get out of, or you wouldn't know how to deal with them because you didn't clown when you were younger, and because you didn't learn the lesson you're supposed to learn then. So I don't mind it. I clowned. It was okay. It hurt, but it was still okay because at the end of the day, I did get to know that it will not fall for everyone who becomes my friend. No, I'm a grown up now. Like I'm a grown up. I can have friends of the opposite gender and not fall in love with them. No, it's important. Oh, but anyway, yeah, that was a good time. And Brown, if you watch this, I appreciate you. Thank you for being a good sport. Thank you for being in my corner. And yeah, you know. And to everyone who's watching this video, thank you for coming this far. You know, if you've not subscribed yet, honestly, this is the third video you're watching. No, just subscribe, bado. Unataka nikufanyie nini? What do you want? What special way can I tell you to subscribe for you to subscribe? So please subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. I honestly enjoyed filming it. So give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below. Let us share those clowning moments we've had because I know you've all clowned, okay? I know it. So let's share those moments down below. And let's share this video so that we can continue growing this family. I am still trying to get to 200 subscribers, so let's share this video so that we can grow this family and get to 200 subscribers. So I will see you in the next one. Bye. I love you.